Hi there. So I'm here again with the super badge I was working on. It's Lightning Experience Report and Dashboard Specialist. So last time I mentioned about the challenge 7, where most of the people have been facing issues with uh, some of the some of the dashboards related to the uh, case driver and SolarBot ownership, and some other people I've seen they've been having issue with the opportunity overview, and some with the temperature and kilowatt hour relationship as well. So I just figured it out, and I thought it would be mm, maybe insightful for some folks who are still couldn't able to figure it out. So as we proceed further with the challenge number 8, so it says create SolarBoard dashboard, and where we have the your instructions. Uh, there we go. So it's here. So we have to create a few dashboard components for SolarBoard pipeline by stage. Another one is for case drivers and SolarBoard ownership. Next one is temperature, kilowatt hour relationship, and then SolarBoard evangelism countdown. So yeah, I mean the thing is key point. The instructions has been mentioned in a way they're very crucial and very small. Even key points. I would say these are basically keywords. It makes a lot of sense because at the end of the day. Uh, these are the clues, I would say, in order to find the exact answer, right? So what issues I was facing with the case driver SolarBoard ownership, let me show you. So once you edit it, so there we go. Okay. Yeah, I think the inputs are pretty straightforward. I just put them the way the instruction has been mentioned. The only reason, only with the in terms of the input, I had some challenges with the temperature 2 kilowatt research because it says, uh, let me show you the instructions. So temperature, here we go. So it says SolarBot model should have been showing the temperature ranges based on its efficiency. So I chose first SolarBot in x-axis, and then with respect to the SolarBot, here will show the temperature ranges. These are the ranges: Scout, Pioneer, Explorer, and Ranger, right? And the thing is, these colors are showing the temperature ranges for this particular solar board, all these models we have. So yeah, so this it has to be based on the solar board model, should be the reference. Next thing they said, the instruction was okay, these all models should be showing based on the average kilowatts hours and the temperature. I think it's pretty straightforward. So yeah, so we have to, the y-axis should be based on the average kilowatt hours, which is chosen already, and that's pretty much everything. So once again, then there was a overview. I will I'll talk about the positioning later on. I'll just now I'll finish with the overview, opportunity overview. So opportunity overview was also pretty straightforward. They ask for these many the the columns they need. So we added them as the same sequence they mentioned. I followed the same sequence, and the next thing, the instruction was in between there should be a color combination of the color. Those were the amount lying between 20,000 to $50,000, it should be gray, and above 50,000, it should be blue. And there is a trick, and if less than 20,000, so they did not mention anything, so you can choose it from whatever based on your preference. So I chosen is, I think, green. And next, so this arrow is showing for this specific number, 20,000 to 50,000. So this means this is the one, the middle one they're talking about. It should be gray, and above 50,000, that means the last the option we have, so it should be the blue. So this is exactly what I have chosen. And yeah, for in order to do that, we have to click this add additional highlighting. Yeah, all right. So the next crucial thing, where people have been getting errors, was in terms of their positioning. So there is a key component, guys. I mean, for if you see uh, pretty closely, so they mention after every instructions, they mention what should be the position, right? What should be the position? What should be the position for this 4 by 7? All right, and in some cases they also mention, I mean, uh, where you should be, putting it, the particular components into the dashboard. So for example, if you go here, place this component 3 by 2 between this and these two components, SolarBot pipeline, and between the case drivers. So it should be in between this. So before that, you have to place your pipeline case driver, so you know exactly where the countdown component will be. The same thing is with the opportunity overview. They said something should be below the countdown and case drivers, and the dimensions are 8 by 7. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is the instructions are pretty straightforward, and the thing is, it's like a loophole, so we have to read between the lines and in details. Sometimes they're pretty straightforward, but it's hard to find. And so this is the overall dashboard it should look like once you're done the challenge number 8. And then, yeah, and then you should be okay with it. All right, thank you so much. I think you will find it hopeful. Hopefully, you will find it helpful, and let me know. I was fumbling. Sorry about that.